Ah! Not again! Another personal hygiene disaster! Can you imagine leaving your house in this condition? Look at him! He's a disgrace. He's forgotten all the basic steps to personal hygiene. And did you notice the condition of his uniform? He's a mess! What kind of an impression will he make on his coworkers and the hotel guests when he arrives at work in this condition? Good personal hygiene habits are important for everyone, but especially important for hotel employees. As a hotel employee, your job involves quite a bit of personal contact with both coworkers and guests. You will make an impression on every person you deal with during the workday, and it is up to you what kind of an impression you choose to make. Keep in mind that you represent your hotel. You only get one chance to make a good first impression. Clearly, there is a lot of room for improvement on Eric's personal hygiene habits. Let's try this again and see if we can conjure up some images of what good personal hygiene is all about. Good personal hygiene begins at home. It is very important to take the time to properly prepare yourself for work. Showering daily with soap and shampooing your hair often will reduce body odor that may be offensive to others. Be aware of how you smell to others. By showering daily, you'll be clean and fresh and ready for the workday. Use deodorant and antiperspirant to help protect against offensive body odor and perspiration throughout the day. Many hotel employees have physically demanding jobs, which often make them perspire. Using an antiperspirant not only helps to reduce body odor, but also helps to protect you from embarrassing perspiration stains on your clothing. Perspiration stains are difficult to remove and can permanently damage your uniform. Brush your teeth and rinse with mouthwash daily to help eliminate bad breath. Bad breath can be very offensive. Not only should you brush your teeth in the morning, but it is a good idea to brush them again after your break, if you have eaten lunch or dinner, or even if you have just had a cup of coffee. If you don't have a place to keep your toothbrush or toothpaste, like a locker, then carry a pocket-sized breath spray or breath mints. Shave as needed. Some people have more facial hair than others and need to shave on a daily basis. You should always check to make sure you are clean-shaven before you go to work. If you do shave, use shaving cream. This will give you a cleaner shave. Comb or brush your hair for a neat professional appearance. Be sure to keep your hair off your face in a hat or hairnet if necessary, particularly if you work in food service areas. This will help prevent hair from falling into food. It is a good idea to keep a comb or brush with you to freshen up throughout the day. Make sure your uniform is clean and pressed for a better personal appearance. Larger hotels sometimes provide a cleaning and pressing service for employee uniforms. In other properties, it may be your responsibility to maintain your uniform. Helpful tips on how to care for your uniform can often be found inside the uniform itself, on a care label. Wash your uniform according to the directions on the label to keep it looking like new. If you have any questions on how to care for your uniform, ask your supervisor or manager. It is always best to wear your street clothes to work and change into your uniform after you get there, particularly if you work in food service areas. This will help to reduce any germs or bacteria that may get on your uniform, which could contaminate food. Some hotels offer locker rooms for their employees. If not, check to see if there's a designated changing room. Take one final look into the mirror to make sure you are ready. Is your name tag on straight? Is your hair out of your face? Just a quick look at yours truly will show what kind of an impression you're going to make today. Make sure it's a great one. Okay, let's take a look at Eric now. Now that we understand the basic steps to personal hygiene, let's talk a bit about personal and professional appearance. Professionals in any industry should pay special attention to their personal appearance. You may be showered and dressed in a clean, pressed uniform, but are you really ready for work? What's wrong with this picture? Julie needs to be told that preparing to go to work is different from preparing to go out on a Friday night with your friends. When getting ready for the workday, you should remember to be professional. Loud makeup is fun for a night on the town, but too much makeup may be too much for the workday. Speaking of too much, have you ever witnessed fragrance abuse? And women aren't the only ones guilty of fragrance abuse. Keep in mind that even though you may enjoy a particular scent, others may find it annoying or even offensive. So, save your special scent for another time. Remember, you want to look, act, and feel as professional as possible. Let's go over some personal appearance tips. It is best to use makeup appropriately. Use neutral-colored lipsticks and blush. Avoid heavy eye makeup. Keep your makeup looking professional. Avoid use of brightly colored or decorative polish. Nails should be neat and trim while at work. Use of perfumes, colognes, or scented lotions should be kept to a minimum. Keep hair neat and off your face, particularly if you work in food service. And avoid heavy jewelry. It can be distracting as well as a safety hazard. Okay, now you're ready for work. But remember that personal hygiene is something that you need to be aware of all day long. It is a good idea to keep certain personal hygiene products like deodorant, toothpaste, and mouthwash, and a comb or brush at work so that you can freshen up throughout the day. Take a minute to check yourself in the mirror. Just a quick check on your personal appearance will keep you looking neat and professional all day long. Now that we have our employees aware of good personal hygiene and appearance, let's review some of the ways you too can practice good personal hygiene. Remember to shower daily with soap and shampoo. Use a deodorant and antiperspirant daily. Brush your teeth and use mouthwash whenever necessary throughout the day. Shave as needed. Wear a clean, pressed uniform. Check your appearance often during your shift. Avoid use of big jewelry. Use makeup appropriately. Avoid use of strong fragrances. And keep your nails clean and trim. Personal hygiene begins with you. By practicing these simple yet often overlooked steps, you can be sure to make each first impression a great one.